Hi there, this video is next week's very extreme warm thermo weather forecast. UK 23. Like this video, there's music, please a thumbs up. Step aboard my starship. My name is Jane, Sidereal Jim Kurt. Here we go, guys, engaging the warp drive into the stars and beyond, where no man's been before. So, took back my weather website because we can turn local today. This is the blue colour, rainfall in the morning, and that is the temperature, red colour. I recorded in the morning because we can turn locally. You can see it's one of the wettest Marches we've ever had. This 21st century, 134 minutes rain, the wettest we've had since last century. That was 981, of course, Waking Tone locally. It was a lot of rain back then, guys, because I wasn't around 91. So this is a historical event of weather for you guys. And the temperature and the rainfall, wow, compared this year, 2023, March last year was a lot calmer. It wasn't so stormy. Actually, it was drier March 2022, and it was a lot colder temperatures in the morning, because Waking Tone locally, I'll be recording, which is incredible, guys. Just shows you guys the difference in the localization of weather. Historically speaking, this year compared to last year's March, it was a lot calmer last year's March. Stormy's wettest month was actually February last year. We had 3 storms last year. Storm, name it, guys. Dudley, Storm Eunice, and Storm Franklin. So yeah, it's all to play for. The local historical weather, because Waking Tone locally. We've put the rainfall for the last, well, you name it, 23 years, because Waking Tone locally. See, this confirms it. This is one of the wettest Marches we've ever recorded in this 21st century, because Waking Tone locally. 134 minutes rain. The last time it was this wet in March was 2018 March, which when we had the beast from the east. 114 minutes rain. If we go even further back like that, we can go to 2013, 87 minutes rain in March 20, you name it, 2012. Of course, Waking Tone locally. If you want to go any further back than that, we go back to 2001 March. Well, it's 112 minutes rain. So sometimes you get very stormy Marches. Not very often every year. It does vary, but March does stand for storms, guys. Of course, Waking Tone locally. That's the weather data. Of course, Waking Tone local today. This is the, you name it, upper air temperature, well, upper global sea temperature around the world globally today. Places of interest on the coast of South America, Pacific region, the North Pacific Ocean, upper global sea temperature, North Atlantic, upper global sea temperature, off the west coast of Africa, upper global sea temperature, the Gulf of Mexico, upper global sea temperature. Wow, fascinating! It's still the Starship, guys, Enterprise. So, talking about the upper global sea temperature off the west coast of South America, going towards El Nino, eastern Pacific region, and the west is still weak El Nino. Which, so you get an El Nino, it's because they have more typhoons across the, you name it, guys, across the west of the Pacific Ocean, and hurricanes across the east Pacific Ocean, and you name it, the upper global sea temperature is quite hot across the north, cooler in the east and west, and the North Atlantic Ocean, where it's quite hotish. Not that hot, but hotish. And off the west of Africa, it's getting hotter. And of course, the Gulf of Mexico, it's getting quite hot there, global sea temperature. So it's going to be curses more tornadoes across the southeast North America, quite dangerous, guys. So all to play for with the upper air, well, global sea around the world globally. This is the American, well, you name it, 6 GFS model. Talking about warm air coming from the southeast there, across the UK. And then southwesterly winds come in after that. It's a battle between cold air, warm air to the south and warm air to the east. And that looks like maybe named Storm Anthony. It might be further north, it might be further south. We might get lots of rain on the, you name it, the 10th to the 15th of April, across Waking Tone locally, or let alone across the southeast and southern regions area locally. And yeah, then you get warm air coming from the eastern, southeasterly winds or easterly winds. Very warm air from continental to Europe. Europe's up to what now? You can see what's going on in this feature, guys. However, so yeah, it's all to play for an American, you name it, 6 said. This is the upper air temperature across Waking Tone local as we engage the warp drive. And that's the red line, it's a very average line. Quite nice with the temperature going. Down here, the rainfall, there's going to be a lot of rain coming out, or showers, this coming Thursday, 6th to 7th of April. And then it calms down because Waking Tone local. It might be some rain, showers of rain on Easter and Holiday Monday, which I think is the 10th of April. And then it just gets unsettled again in the future, and the red line's fairly the average line, the white line's got the temperature going, so it's slightly below, around about the 8th of April, and it goes above it, and then it stays above it, and the operation run is the green one's going really far up on the 14th of April, we're about right to 12, so it could be we get a 18 or 20 Celsius as we get to the 14th of April. So I could be wrong, but I'm usually 85% right. I'm pretty sure we warm up pretty soon, we get to 18 or 20 Celsius by day, or maybe more. Of course, the southeast and some regions of Waking Tone especially. And this is the weather forecast met office of Waking Tone, about southerly winds there. This is what it was doing, southwesterly winds. So it's all going on, guys, in the future, of course, Waking Tone locally. Very unsettled at times, sun showers and rain, especially the Easter weekend. This is the Westerly QBO, guys, and we got a Westerly QBO with that being like that. So yeah, with that up there coming down to here, so we're getting more weather from the Atlantic, so Westerly QBO. Hope you guys really please subscribe to Sean Sanjay. I'd be happy about it.